Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I thought that I would look back over 2019 and see what I have discovered and learnt. Number one is that I should not vlog when there's a cat roaming. Pepsi, get down. Okay, let's start that again. So, first of all, not to do New Year's resolutions because every year I think, oh, I'm going to start exercising or I'm going to go on a diet. And I start off well and then I go to work and stress happens and life happens and it all falls apart. So this year I'm not going to do any New Year's resolutions at all. She's come back. I'm just gonna be happy and just see if I can lose weight, I can lose weight, and if I want to exercise, I will, but if I don't, then I'm not gonna get hung up about it. So number two is Yours Clothing. So I came across this shop and I know it's got a website, and it's obviously for the plus sized woman. And I know that might be not something that the fashionable everyday woman might need, but when you get to a certain age, being slim is almost an impossibility. When you add various health issues like I've got, you need that plus sized clothes shop. And to find somewhere where you can find boots that fit fat ankles, it's a joy. Next, and I did get these from Yours, are like gentle grip socks. So I went to my doctor's about my lipedema and the fat ankles and she said your socks are too tight. So I found gentle grip socks. So you can still get nice patterns and they've just got a little bit of give at the top, and I've even got a pack off Amazon. They say they carefully mould to the natural contours of your leg, leaving no nasty constriction rings. That's what I needed. So what I've discovered, gentle grip socks. I also discovered that I could wear jeans again. My leg wear of choice, just because of comfort, is usually leggings. But I bought a pair of jeans jeggings. And they fit. And they're quite comfortable. They're almost a little bit loose. So I'm back into the jeans, sort of. Next is long nails. It's taken me 40 to 50 years to get nails like this. So I am a nail biter. My nails are very weak. My granny used to try and give me this strange pink paste that I should put on them to try and stop me. It didn't work. But my friend Sue has made me her nail project, and she has persevered and strengthened my nails to the point now where I've got long nails and they're sparkly and they shine. And I really quite like having posh, sparkly, nice nails. The joys of FaceTime and WhatsApp. When your children, when you don't see them because they go off for 9 months travelling around the world, we get to see my son's cabin, we get to see some of his boat, he can send us some videos of him performing, all through FaceTime and WhatsApp. Another thing I've discovered is a need for Dunelm small curver pots. You'd have noticed that before. My husband kept leaving his glasses and pens and all sorts lying around. So now I've got a selection of these dotted around. So he knows where to find his glasses, he knows where to put his glasses. and they're not making a mess everywhere. So, yeah, bargain. I discovered that I could go to the theatre on my own. I wanted to go and see The Diary of Adrian Mole. Nobody else wanted to come with me. And actually it was cheaper going on my own. Having said that, I then went to the theatre cafe and I went to Bill's. The other thing that I discovered was TodayTix. So theatre tickets can get very expensive, but TodayTix do some really good offers, and sometimes they'll have a 24-hour offer where they'll put certain tickets up for £25. So I managed to see Waitress and Everybody's Talking About Jamie for £25 and had really good seats. So TodayTix.com. I'm also a late developer. I've just discovered Netflix. So I'm watching The Crown, which people kept talking about and I never saw it, but I can sit in bed on my iPad and watch Netflix, and I'm catching up. So if anybody knows of any other series they think I should watch, let me know. I've also learned how to stop music or a TV program on my iPad or iPhone, which is really helpful because at night I'm somebody who needs to listen to something to switch my brain off. So I'll put on a program and then I'll be asleep really quickly, but the program and music kept on playing and my husband would say, oh, I came up and it was still playing forever. So anyway, if you go into timer, you can put the timer on and then it'll say stop playing. And you can put whatever time, so if I think I'm really tired, I'll just put it on for 10 minutes to ask it to stop playing after 10 minutes. If it's early and I think, oh, I could watch a programme for a little bit longer, I'll put it to half an hour. You never stop worrying. Your children can grow up, they can become adult, but it doesn't matter how old they are. I think my mum and dad still worry about me. I still worry about my children, and I think when you're a worrier, you just never stop worrying. Peppermint tea. So recently my stomach has been a little bit more dodgy and sensitive, and I've taken to trying peppermint tea. And it's true, they say that you need to taste something at least 10 times before your taste buds can decide whether it likes it or not. And the more I drink peppermint tea, the more I like it. It won't ever replace a regular cup of tea, but it does the job, and it's good for a dodgy tummy, or at least for settling a tummy. Yeah, I've discovered that I miss having an automatic car. We had to get a new car, my car died. And I'd inherited the previous car, which was an automatic car, and it was obviously quite big. So because my son was now driving, we got a small manual car, and yeah, I do miss having an automatic car, particularly in traffic jams. The thing I've discovered is I don't like driving at night anymore. I do it because I have to, but I'm far more nervy. I don't know whether it's since my balance issues went or whether it's the fact that your eyesight is deteriorating, but I don't like driving at night so much anymore. The other thing I've discovered is that I can't remember words anymore. I do have to go over and over and over things, and I can remember words and get them all right, and then I get on stage and I forget them, even though I've said them correctly a few minutes before. And also in my thinking, my words just don't always come quite so quickly. A love for lights is what I've discovered. Now I'm having LED candles, I've got a lantern, I've got some more lights in the kitchen. I just love the fact that lights just make everything seem calming and more relaxing, and that's what I need. I've discovered the importance of taking photographs and recording memories. So I've been sorting all my photographs out, taking them all out of albums and putting them in boxes because it takes less room, and dating them so that people will know, because my parents have been doing a lot of family history and finding lots of photographs that they can't date. So we're doing it now. But I've got to a certain point where there are several years and there's nothing. Who knows what happened then? I discovered some tapes of my gran. Now, my gran died in 2000. She was 91, and she played a big part in my life, and she was quite a character. She loved telling stories, and we found a tape recorder that we played the tapes on, and it was like bringing her back to life, listening to her giggle and laugh and hearing a little bit of her voice was wonderful.
And all of a sudden I walked into a woman, as I thought, and I said, "Oh, I beg your pardon," and I grabbed her round the waist, and when I realized what had happened, it was a figure standing on the floor, and as I lifted the body, the arms fell off, the legs fell off, and I was left standing with the body in my arms.
And it brought back a story. We both went to the cloakroom at the same time, and we came out, we were drying our hands, and I was washing my hands, I turned to see my gran standing there with her hand under a Tampax machine, waiting and wondering why it wasn't switching on. And I saw it and started to giggle, and then had to explain to her what the problem was, and that was it. It set us off. We could not stop. I've discovered reading again. So I always read on holiday, but when I was younger I used to really love reading, and as I've had children and you get busy and then I get older and get too tired, I stopped. But I'm making myself read a chapter at night or during the day if I've got time, and yeah, I've already finished a couple of books. This is my next one. It's Melissa Hill, The Charm Bracelet. There's the things that I have discovered in 2019. Who knows what I'll discover and learn about myself in 2020.